All right. I can't wait anymore. The timer says like 6 minutes left, but I am not waiting. Our racers don't want to wait. Viewers don't want to wait. Guys, grand finals. Mega Marino League Week 10, Season 1. It's happening right now, today. Oh, baby. Well, first things first. Oh, baby. How scary is that, pack? Guys, if you can hear me in chat, press some buttons. I need to make sure everything sounds crispy and looks good. Fadi, do me a favor and wiggle your mouse, sir. Thank you. Kumba, do me a favor and wiggle your mouse, sir. Wait, Kumba, do that again? Hey, winner. All right. Okay. Um, what do we have to say? First of all, let me just say you guys are in for a treat. This is the grand finals of Mega Marino League Week 10. We started out the season with almost 40 racers, and it is all boiling down to our last two. So for our top 16, it was top 32 to top 16 to top 8 to top 4 to top 2. Our top 4 was Cici, Lorenzo, Fadi, and Kumba. Cici and Lorenzo were eliminated last week. It is because of Cici that we even have a Kaizo themed level pack. So even though the Marino League is geared towards accessibility and any Joe Schmo can pick up the pack and play if you have patience and time, we kind of threw that out the window. This is Kaizo week. It's maybe just as hard or not as hard as you're thinking. No spoilers. I guess you'll just have to see in terms of the difficulty. But yes, you can in fact blame Owl. He did win NRS Season 3 and picked Kaizo Week. So it is because of him that we even have this pack. Also, grand finalists today are Fadi from Turkey versus Kumba in Canada. I will mention this again later, but tomorrow, guys, there is actually an encore race, which is completely separate from the league, which will be Cici and Lorenzo, third and fourth place. They will be racing tomorrow on stream, just as Fadi and Kumba are about to do, with the same pack, just for fun. So we'll talk about more about that tomorrow. But right now, let's focus on our top two. What can we say about Fadi? Fadi is basically just like the best across every league ever. His performance is insane. His recognition, his skills, his reaction time, his decision making, everything about him, his respectful play style. He is just good, man. He is good, 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 good. Speaking of good, Kumba. He is a Mega Man veteran, whether it's ROM hacks, fan games, Mega Man Maker. This dude has more Mega Man experience than your average Joe. He's really good at this game, and he's really good at Kaizos, which it just so happens it's Kaizo week. So Kumba is probably feeling pretty comfy with the theme. But either way, I can confidently tell you I know this pack pretty well. It can go either way. So I actually don't know who is favored in this pack, which I guess is good in a blind competition. So either of our runners can just kick some ass. So with kicking ass mentioned, I don't expect too much sync in this level pack. I do expect maybe Fadi to be ahead, and then Kumba's ahead, and then Fadi's ahead, and they just kind of play tug of war the whole pack. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we will see some sync. I don't know. This pack has a lot of variety. It's not just crazy platforming. It's not just weapon combos. It's not just scary spikes. It has a very, very good, robust, eclectic, well-rounded Shmagusha. As you can see, level 1 is called the Trials of Shmagusha. I wonder who made that level. But in all seriousness, guys, these guys are the best, and they're going to be putting on a great race for us. So hopefully all of you at home are excited. We are about to do the countdown. I want to thank all of you guys again for being here. You're going to hear me say thank you a lot this stream, as it is the final official stream of the Marino League. But we will get more into the emo thank you arenas later on. Right now, again, let's just focus on our two runners, Fadi from Turkey, Kumba from Canada. We have custom music, custom sprites. As you can see, the pack is as spooky as it's going to get. And I hope you guys are excited. I will do a prediction. Normally, I wouldn't do a prediction in this scenario, but I do genuinely think either of these two can win. So, who will win? Is it Fadi or is it Kumba? Normally, I wouldn't do this because all these guys are our homies. Everyone in the race is a homie. We have no bias. Like, I don't care who wins ultimately. And these guys are really good, so anyone can win. So, yeah, sure. I will do a prediction. Who do you guys like? Show some love. Do you think it will be Fadi or it will be Kumba? Who will win? Okay, it says error creating prediction. So we're not doing a prediction. Either way. Oh, someone already got it. Whatever. Okay, cool. Shout outs to my mods. All right, guys. Man, I can keep stalling because it's the last week of Marino League, and as much as I want it to end, I don't want it to end. So before I milk this segment any longer, good luck to both of our runners. And I was gonna say, may the force be with you, but that's not a thing in Mega Man. So may the Buster be juicy. All right, I'm going to count down. There's really nothing else to wait for, guys. Mega Marino League Grand Finals, Week 10, Kaizo Week. Fadi versus Kumba starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! First level, the Trials of Shmagusha. Boom! Bangers, baby! Of course there's game audio. We're going to start this out with deafening silence. Shoutouts to Fadi's cursor on screen. Oh, brother. What a great way to start the grand finals. Guys, level 1. Oh, you can't hear it. You can now. Let's go. Banger, 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 banger. Guys, level 1, Trials of Shmagusha. It's made by myself. There's like Sea Kick and Windstorm and Item 3 and Concrete and Pile Driver. Shine. There's like 8 different friggin' weapons. These guys have to go through the same room 8 different times with 8 different weapons. They can go in any order they want. As long as they go through all of these sections, then they win. So 8 sections, 8 weapons. It's all the same screen layout. Very Kaizo-like. We have a lot of the more well-known Kaizo weapons in the death. And Kumba dies in my level, and I didn't start the timer, but who needs a timer? It doesn't matter. We will see who wins when they win. Kumba with the first death. Maybe Fadi died. I don't know. Guys, Big Boy Gaming. Big Mega Man Maker on your screen. 2 of the best going ham. Level 1, Trials of Shmagusha. Sea Kick, Windstorm, Tornado Hold, Wheel Cutter, Item 3, Shine, Tengu Blade, and Concrete Shot. So those are the weapons in level 1. And yeah, pretty simple stuff. You just got to clear each room with each respective weapon. And Anki, go down! Anki, welcome in. All right. Lots of gray weapons in this section. See Kumba playing it safe with Wheel Cutter. Fadi is now in the Windstorm section. He's going to decide to do some triples in the cubby. Everyone taking a different route here. Kind of expected. You can go into any of these teleporters any different ways. Fadi wraps up level 1. Man, that death did kind of cost Kumba. Fadi on to level 2. We have Projectile Pursuit, created by Darkonius. This level, you are at half HP the entire level. And there are, ouch! There's big spiky balls all over this level, and if you touch them, you'll probably die. So because you're at half health the entire level, you really have to respect these gimmicks or you'll die. Luckily, Fadi is the projectile, precise, patience, respect master. So I don't want to reverse jinx him, but I'm pretty sure Fadi never dies in this level because of his patience and ability to respect. Meanwhile, Kumba's trying to get out of level 1. Guys, this race is so far from over, it doesn't matter who's in the lead. But yes, Fadi is in a comfortable lead. He is about 33% done with level 2. And again, the entire gimmick You're at half health. Kumba takes another unfortunate death in level 1. These spikes do a lot of damage. You can only really get hit twice. Fadi down to 4 HP. Pusha. Guys, it's Kaizo week. They're going to explode and die a lot, okay? So blame Hoot Hoot. It is what it is, all right? It's grand finals. You worked hard to get here. Also worth mentioning, this is a $100 level pack. Second place will get $100. First place gets $200. So they are fighting for an extra juicy 100 bones. Fadi with the respect. He's going to go through the floor section nice and easy. Kumba. Now in level 2. Ouch! All right, Fadi. Chill. 2 HP. Doing some waiting. Got to have waiting in your Marino League. All right. Final section coming up for Fadi. He just has to respect these ball spikes. Make it to the Ishishi with 2 HP, which he does. Very, very nice. The boss, which you'll see on Fadi's screen, is Top Man. Top Man from Mega Man 3 in a normal-ass room, except there is an electric spawner and ball spikes in the corners. So it kind of makes the room congested, but Fadi, no stranger to this fight. You do have full health for this fight. We are not lunatics. Pretty smooth stuff, so I don't really expect Fadi to die here. He is very comfortable. Meanwhile, Kumba 2 HP. Trying to, oh, Sha. Tough room. All right, Fadi onto level 3. Guys, get your banger emotes ready. This is Shine Bright like you always have. Created by Toxin. We have Shine, some crazy-ass wind mechanics, some Shine Ball tech, and some Celeste bangers. So get comfy. Kumba 2 HP, gotta play it slow and safe. Fadi should just be vibing right now. So yeah, the gimmick here is you do have Shine. There is wind mechanic, so everything gives you really big floaty jumps. And you can use Shine to either stall out or to get boosts in waterfalls, which you'll see right here. You do not want to touch teleporters in this level, so Fadi does not want to be touching teleporters. They will send you back to the beginning of the respective section. I'm pretty sure Kumba doesn't die here, so in just a moment, Kumba's going to be right behind Fadi again. Man, the music's so good here. Shoutouts to Mecha Mod. Come on, Kumba, clutch it! Nice job, sir. Kumba finishes level 2 on his way to level 3. About a third of a level behind Fadi at the moment. Fadi is now in the base section. You got to use base in tandem with waterfalls, air gimmicks, and Shine. And like a bird, soar through this section with maximum freedom and smoothness. Nice job. Okay, same thing, but now you're roll. Know your roll. Now you got to be roll. Get through the section basically the same way. You're going to use your bounce balls. You're going to shine up waterfalls and avoid all the teleporters as much as you can. Nice job. All right, we're base again. Now we got to fly through this huge section going left. Maximum movement. Do not touch the teleporters. Shoutouts to NRS Bounce Week, because now Fadi has to do a giant vertical section, bouncing around like a lunatic. Whee! Baby-ass Kaizo Week levels. Nice job. All right, Fadi is almost a whole level ahead of Kumba at the moment. Fadi moves on to level 4. Level 4 is called Time Flux Paradox, created by Sky Pilot. The gimmick of this level is you have Time Stopper. You have to collect a bunch of keys while shutting Time Stopper on and off, so you can walk on these electric floors. Very, very good level. Tons of beautiful aesthetics and a banger to follow it up. Also a little puzzly. Oh, Fadi dies. He ran out of flashed offer. He was slow like a grandma, so he does get punished. Meanwhile, Kumba on the first base section of level 3. Yeah, this song is... Ouch! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! I don't know. It's kind of what Kumba needs, dude. But yes, these indicators on the screen here are when you want to shoot and unshoot Time Stopper, which changes the physics of bounce balls. It changes the timing of on-off switches. So it's not even a puzzle. You just have to know how to use the weapon in tandem with the global timer that's on screen. These levels are so clean, they speak for themselves. Makes my job pretty easy. Ouch! Okay. Body takes a death, but guess what? Kumba is about to enter... Wait a Ouch! Oh, no! Man, what a story to tell if Fadi loses Grand Finals because of a sky level. I would love to tell my grandkids that. I might even have grandkids just to tell them that story. Kumba wraps up level 3. Nice job. Okay, this section on Fadi's screen, you have to get all of the keys while juggling the box and the timer on screen. Oh, Fadi takes the bounce ball route. Love to see it. As long as you trust the indicators, this level is very clean and almost plays itself. You just have to trust. Kumba is picking up pace here, though, for sure. Fadi already had like 3 or 4 deaths. Yeah, this level is really, really good. Shout out to Sky. Run around, collect keys, juggle switches. Oh! Don't do that! Whatever that was, don't do that! Oh, man. Fadi destroys the floor under his own feet and eats the biggest pile of doo-doo of the day so far. Kumba is kind of catching up, though. This is what I kind of predicted. I did expect some back and forths to happen through this pack. Kumba does have a chance to catch up here, as long as Fadi chokes and Kumba plays safe. But anything can happen. This is only level 4 out of level 10. Okay. Clean stuff here. Unfortunate death there from Kumba. Fadi doing this section basically perfect. Trusting the indicators. Shutting on, turning on and off Time Stopper as recommended. That was really greedy and really close. Teleporter for your trouble, sir. Okay, gets the refill. Fadi, does he have enough juice? He grabs the refill. Very good recognition as he strolls into the boss room. Level 4 boss, same gimmicks. It's Crying Bubble Man. You have to manipulate the timer while staying alive. So you got to go red to blue to red to blue. And slowly let this box come crawling towards Bubble Man and squish him. What? Okay. That's gonna happen. I know for a fact Kumba's thinking puzzles. Remember this moment, okay? Because there's a level that Kumba's really gonna like coming up here. I do think of the entire pack, this is the most anti-Kumba level. So I'm not surprised to see him getting hung up here. Woo! Fadi, level 5. Epic Volcano Escape, created by Scouter. The first half of this pack, pretty straightforward, and I dare say baby easy. The second half of this pack, guys, I am predicting 5 Fadi deaths in this level. So let's count them all at home. This is an educational stream in case you don't know how to count to 5. Fadi is going to probably die at least 5 times. And we can all count together as a fuchsia! Level, death number 1. Meanwhile, Kumba doing the vertical section of level 4, trying to gather these keys while juggling the on-offs. There's a firewall coming, Foddy. You better go fast. He goes back to the Rosha! All right. He actually skipped the UFO, but then he went back thinking he needs it, so he's in his own head a little bit. That is death number 2. When I said 5 deaths, guys, I actually meant 7. But let's start with 5 first. Kumba grabs a checkpoint for his troubles, and he is cruising. No way! All right, that jump is actually really hard. You can't full jump or you'll die. You have to do a mid jump. And that is the easiest death number 3 so far. Unfortunate there from Foddy, but he will recover for sure. I think Kumba does have more experience with UFOs overall. There's a lot of UFOs in this pack. So, nice. All right. Foddy, keep going this climb. There's a firewall coming. Nice job. Okay. Checkpoint for Foddy. He gets Tornado Blow and has to use Tornado Blow to do some more vertical UFO climbing and avoid this firewall like the plague. Kumba's on the final stretch of level 4. The second half of level 5 where Foddy is, it goes from pretty easy to instant ass kicker. We didn't even get to the hard part yet. All right, here we go, guys. Foddy's screen, he just went up the entire level. Now he has to go down the entire level, and everything's blind. He doesn't know what's a spike, what's a ledge, what's a UFO. And Foddy says he never pause buffers, so if he does this without pause buffering, I will be impressed. He is alive so far. How are you doing this? Hey, what? No! Okay. That was nuts. He had the right reactions, except he was a little slow. He almost just clutched that out, which is super insane. Wow. All right, yeah. I lost track of deaths. I don't know. But this part is pretty hard. You're always going down. You don't know if there's spikes or Mega Man 3 platforms or UFOs. You don't know what's under you. So you have to react and adapt and go fast. And prepare to lose! Foddy sees it now. He's going to get the slide. Trust the arrow. A little baby jump with his butt puckered up super tight. He did that pretty good. On to the boss for Foddy. Meanwhile, Kumba's on the boss of level 4. We have Punk and Tornado Blow. Very Very straightforward unless he does get sniped by Punk and eats shit on the firewall. But he did not. Nice job from Foddy. Kumba, GG. Foddy, GG. Foddy is officially 1 full level ahead. Foddy moves on to level 6. This level is called Hippopotamonstrose-equipped Aliophobia. I repeat, this level is called Hippopotamonstrose-equipped Aliophobia. This is made by Chambi. This level has multiple playable characters, Bass, Mega Man, and Roll. There's balls everywhere. There's momentum gimmicks and spikes everywhere. So lots of trust, lots of soccer balls, lots of very fancy setups. This level involves a lot of trust. Shoot the soccer ball. Clear the path. Oh, really nice clutch body there. Meanwhile, I don't think Kumba is going to mess this up. He's got to be comfy. Foddy's cruising, though. He's cruising. Got to hit the soccer ball, bounce on the ball, bounce on the ball, hit the soccer ball, grab the key, jump, hit the soccer ball, grab the key, jump, hit the snail, get on the magnetic ceiling, hit the dust blocks, touch the balls 1, touch the soccer ball number 2, zigzag balls to the ladder, trust the balls, hit the soccer ball, grab the orange key, grab the orange key next to the blue, hit the snail, get in there. Cruising to the... Okay. Now we're base. You got base momentum. He's got to go really fast in the next upcoming screen or he will die to lasers. Let's see what he does. He's already dead. He stopped and he waited and he is dead. Oh, he's not dead. He's so fast. And now he's confused and lost and doesn't know where to go. Just go left. Go left. Go down. Go down. Go left. Foddy, go down. Go left. Wana, go down. Go left. Winner. Holy shit, nice puzzle. Fun fact, there is a little hoot secret Easter egg to the left, but Foddy doesn't have any time for that. He's trying to go fast and go in the direction the level is taking him. Kumba is now on the scary part of level 5, and Foddy's on the scary part of level 6. We are now switching to roll. Gotta hit dust blocks, bounce on balls, hit dust blocks, bounce on balls, hit dust blocks, bounce on balls. Magnetic ceiling, hit dust blocks, hit snails, bounce on balls, hit dust blocks, step on box, hit soccer ball, climb on doors, zigzag, bounce to the orb. We see any pause buffers here from Kumba. He doesn't know where to go. He does a high jump in a low zone and gets punished. Body, level 7. It is called Dark Forest. Shoutouts to Zoda. Dark Forest of Hell No is maybe just the most iconic Kaizo in all of Mega Man Maker history. This level is made by X, also known as Toxin. This is a throwback or a homage to the actual Dark Forest. This level is going to make Kumba excited when he sees it. It is nothing but very tight, precise UFO jumps. And as long as... Man, I don't even know. Body's got his work cut out for him, though. Meanwhile, Kumba has to get out of this section in the next, 2 minutes if he's going to stand a chance, I think. Pause buffer for the win! Pause buffer again! Trust, Kumba is... Oh my god, that was so close. Kumba's in there. Nice job. Meanwhile, Fadi in Dark Forest. Let's see how he navigates these UFOs. Very nice job. Gets the checkpoint for his troubles. Eats a spike for his troubles. Kumba is about to wrap up level 5. Fadi is an entire level plus ahead of Kumba. Anything can happen still. So this screen that Fadi's on, you have to go really fast and trip on these UFOs that are going to make a slide formation under the spikes. So he needs to go really, really fast and then do a slide. If he does anything other than that, he's going to live on this screen for minutes. Okay, he sees the slide. Very, very nice. Kumba in level 6. Making his way. Oh! Too low for the bounce ball. Body on the final stretch of level 7. Dark Forest is scary. It is an ass kicker, but it is short and sweet. Lots of generous checkpoints. And pretty cut and dry UFOs. Not too much that you can confuse yourself with here. Body touches a spike or his troubles. Meanwhile, Kumba in the first base section. So I do think Kumba is going to do better than Dark Forest and Fadi, but you can't even say that because Fadi is destroying this level. He beats it in less than 2 minutes. All right, guys, level 8 for Fadi. This level's called Halls of Justice, created by Handsome Lancer. This is a 4-weapon pseudo-Kaizo hub. Imagine checking right. This level has Skull Barrier, Copy Vision, Uber Chain, and Spark Shot. 4 different sections, 4 different weapons. Each section completely plays different from the last. Body no stranger to Skull Barrier. He is probably just going to first try this section. Unless he gets boned! No bones. Nice job. Next, he goes for Uber Chain. So Uber Chain, you got to hit all of these Bari bodies while building up your Uber Chain, which will give you iframes for the OSHA! Give you iframes for the end of the section. Okay, try this again. Hit all of these soda cans. What? What a noob! Did you just die there? Hello? Nerf! Also, he's at 1 HP the whole time. He's actually at 1 HP. You can't touch those or you'll die. Okay, Fadi. 1 more soda can. Turn on your iframes and go! Go, 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 go! Go! Ooh, unfortunate death there from Kumba. Kind of getting murdered and hippopotamonstrous equipped Daleophobia. All right, the hardest section here. Fadi has to use Copy Vision and manip. Oof. He has to manip all of these enemies. Guys, when you shoot Copy Vision, you actually clone your character, and all of the enemies get aggroed onto your copied vision. So the gimmick of this is to not do that. You need to shoot Copy Vision and aggro all of the enemies onto your copy and not your actual character. Puckered up, dude. Let's see how he does. You got to jump over this big-ass dude. He's just going to kill him? Is he jumping? He's killing him. Max respect. Very nice job. Final section from Foddy is Spark Shot. You have to shoot magnetic coils, which is throwback to last week, which allows you to cross really big gaps. Kumba, go down and go left. Go down. Kumba, go down, go left. Winner. All right. Good. Kumba's on the final section of level 6. Meanwhile, Foddy is almost halfway through level 8. Gotta use Spark Shot. Clear out these enemies, which uses a damage over time effect and freezes them in place. Max respect, max patience. All right. Foddy screen, he is on the variety pack. You now have to use all 4 weapons in one long section, and you have to cash in all of your keys. So you're going to see Foddy touching this door, which uses a key. Okay, let's try that again. This is a variety pack section, starting with Skull Barrier. You actually want to touch this door so you can use your keys. Hey. And now you get the next section, which is Spark Shot. Same gimmick here. Shoot the magnetic coil and make a big... Kumba's on level 7, Dark Forest. He probably has a smile on. He is really comfortable here. I have to give this level edge to Kumba. He's got to be loving this. Okay, Foddy with the big jump. Makes it in there. Cash in the key again, Foddy. Shoot. Cash in the key. Okay, he sees it. Cash in the key. Nice job. Okay, now we are on the copy vision section. Same thing as before. You want to keep all of the aggro on your copy vision and don't touch the Oshibuka Makins. Foddy is in there. As long as he... Oh, he sees it. Nice job. All right, guys, if I could pause the stream right now, I would. On Foddy's screen, he is skipping the E-Tank. Okay. This is a basically bullet hell Dodgerino simulator. Foddy has to do nothing but wait and respect and dodge. So he has got to be comfortable like a turtle in a shell, but he did not grab the E-Tank. So he has to hit Tellies 7 times to fill up his Uber chain. And he has to do all of this dodging in the meantime. If he does this without taking... No way. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Kumba, now on the hardest screen of Dark Forest. Meanwhile, Foddy has to do... Oh! Are you grabbing the E-Tank? Are you doing it? No! He's not. Okay. Kumba, hope he's not blind. He just needs to slide here. Hopefully Kumba just slides. Slide, Kumba. Okay, he sees it. He's just got to go faster. Meanwhile... Foddy in a bullet hell simulator has to do nothing but dodge, 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 while slowly filling up his Uber chain with 7 hits. Oh, Kumba, don't pull a classic here! No! Kumba, slide. Slide. I bet you Foddy is loving this. All right, Kumba, you really got to slide. Oh my god, he is pulling such a classic here. Kumba is trying to do the really hard UFO jumps, but you just slide. Oh no. Foddy! 5 health, sir? He is so good. Kumba, slide. Okay, he sees it, he sees it, he sees it, he sees it. Foddy says, no E-Tank. I'm just going to dodge stuff because it's fun and I am a sicko. Nice job. Foddy is now on level 9. Guys, holy shit. Level 9 is called Dusk, and it is a Mega Marino League boss rush featuring bosses from every other pack. This is Pirate Man from Water Week. Get ready for a shit ton of bosses, guys. Also, Kumba, you gotta slide, bro. You gotta slide. Slide. Oh, Kumba. All right, body screen, the second boss. It is Toadman from 1.0 week. Kumba slide, dude. Go, slide. Oh, no. Kumba, you're supposed to have the edge in this level. Don't pull a classic here. Okay. Oh, man. Kumba's pulling such a stubborino here. Meanwhile, body screen, third boss, we have Decoration Week 1 boss from Urizen's level. And yes, this is Mag Mammal free music. Shout out to Lazoff Riley, who custom remade this as an NSF so I can use it in the level. I knew I wanted to use this song in the league, and it fits perfect in this epic final Marino League boss rush. Also, Kumba's slide. Oh, brother. Guys, Kumba might just be stuck here for literal minutes. Also, Stoneman Week boss from VXW. Holy shit, you're so stubborn! Oh, Kumba. He gets hit. All right, he got it. That's all that matters. He completely went to Timbuktu and did the most backward strat, but stubberinos prevail. What can I tell you? Okay, Fadi's just got to do some more waiting. Got to purposely take damage so he can get Stoneman to kill himself off. Stoneman Week boss. Now we have Magnetic Coil Week boss, which is Nitro Man. Kumba just first tried the end of that. What a monster. He needed that. Nice job, Kumba. Get the hell out of there. Great menuing. Kumba's on level 8. Okay, Fadi wraps up Magnetic Coil Week boss, and now enters NATO Week boss. Fireman again from Urizen's level. Also, Kumba's blind? No, he's not. Nice job. Fadi's gonna get big juice for his troubles. He's dead! Greedy boy. Okay. Kumba on the Uber chain section, he's got the whole level 8 ahead of him. Meanwhile, Fadi is about 1/3 or 1/269 through this boss rush. So now we go from the NATO Week boss rush to wait a second. Are these two NATO Week boss? No. What the hell pack is this in? Wait a second. Base week, thank you, of course. I know these levels really well, I promise. Okay, now Fadi has to fight 5 bosses all at once, starting with Fuse Man. After he kills Fuse Man, he's going to grab a key. The room's going to change, and now he has to fight Bomb Man, who's also King Babam from Retro Week. Kumba activate. Oh my god, the last second activate. Now we have good old Napalm Man, but you are switched to base. You gotta kill all 5 of these bosses with only 1 health bar. Darkman time. We're gonna broomstick his ass down. He does get bad RNG. Darkman actually jumps there. You could get him to stand on the box, which is what you want. And now the actual ass kicker of at least the first quarter of Marino League. Plant Man murdered people, so we have to have Plant Man in the boss rush finale. Kumba's definitely picking up pace here. Kumba. All right, the actual final boss of this boss rush level. We go to the Plushie Week Toxin Epic Banger Plushie Finale. More dodging from Fadi. Gotta watch his health. He seems to be in a very comfortable loop here. This dude is so comfy. All right. right, guys. Last level of Mega Marino League. Grand Finals Pack. The last level of the entire league is created by VXW, naturally. And it's called Unidentified Flying Robots. More UFOs. Yo, Sasha with the 5 Submarinos. Thank you so much, Sasha. The gimmick of this section, guys, you have to use UFOs and trust the setups. While there's buses flying into orbit, you have to trust the UFO setups and trust VXW. So you trigger UFOs, you shoot buttons, you jump on buses, and you trip the UFOs, and then you walk on them with maximum trust. Man, Kumba's kind of kicking this level's ass, and he needs to because Fadi is on the last level of the league. Eats a sandwich. Yeah, VXW's indicators are very good here. Sasha, thank you very much again for the subs. I really appreciate that. So Fadi's got to trip these UFOs, follow the indicators, trust VXW, and go fast all at the same time. All right, I actually didn't see it. Guys, did Kumba get the E-Tank? He is on the last boss of level 8. This boss is going to take a minute no matter how you slice it. So, Fadi in a very comfortable lead. I actually don't see how Kumba can come back from this. The only way he comes back from this is if Fadi lives in this section for like 5 minutes. Fadi had a very good start. His level 5 was better than Kumba's. His level 7 was better than Kumba's. I think Kumba's level 4 was better than Fadi's, but outside of that, Fadi was and stayed in the league this entire pack. Kumba has the E-Tank. Gonna drink his juice. I respect that. Yeah, we could get a power outage. True. Somebody call Fadi's internet and power provider. Okay, we're going to ride this bus. No Sammy. Nice job. Final section here from Fadi. He's got to do more UFOs, more buses, and more trust. Go fast. Gotta go faster than that, sir. All right, Kumba's on level 9. He does have an entire boss rush ahead of him. And Fadi is about 60-70% through the last level. With a cursor on screen the whole friggin' time. The Water Week boss fight to start off for Kumba. Fadi, very generous checkpoints in this level. Ride the bus, get off the bus, trip the UFOs, UFO 1, UFO 2, little cute skip, but you cannot skip that one. There are a lot of little skips in this level if you are super greedy, or if you're just lucky, but you shouldn't really skip the first UFO there. Oh, Fadi's getting greedy! He's looking for those skips! I see him sniffing it out, dude. He can afford to, so let's be honest. He's sniffing out the skips. He's also... Oh, checkpoint. Guys, I don't know how to say this. Look at Fadi's screen. Final boss of Marino League. It's me! It's a Mega Marino final boss created by VXW. I can't even believe he did this. And if he didn't do it, I probably should have asked him to anyway. I'm a full screen goddamn boss kicking Fadi's ass! Get him! Hit him with your hand! Do it! Fadi. Yo, he resets! Let's go. I'll take that. Meanwhile, Kumba doesn't want to use air shooter. I don't know what Kumba's doing. It's definitely a puzzle league. Okay, let's see. Fadi is going to try to full respect the final boss. He does just have to go back and forth and shoot me in the head 7 times while dodging my hands and whatever I'm spitting out of my mouth, I guess. This is all about patience and respect, and Fadi is the king of that. So I think he's going to actually beat me without taking damage, which doesn't matter since he already reset to me, so get wrecked, nerd. Man, he probably reset on purpose. He's like, I'm going to do this no damage out of spite. And he did. One more hit. Don't touch the hands. Guys. It's over. I'm crying. Fadi is your Grand Finals Mega Marino League champion. Finishes the pack in 37.45. This was a $100 level pack. Fadi takes first place for the entire league as he deserves to. He is an absolute monster. He is the person to beat in all of these leagues. I don't care what league it is. This dude is literally unstoppable. Kumba won NRS Season 1. Fadi won NRS Season 2. Owl won Season 3. And Fadi wins Mega Marino League 1, Pseudo NRS 4. So every other league, Fadi is taking Grand Finals. What an absolute monster. I will say, there was a lot of patience and respect and waiting in this pack. And that kind of helps Fadi excel. But at the same time, there's also a lot of UFOs and stuff that Kumba's comfortable with. So I do think, despite Kumba's going to call everything a puzzle, I do think this pack was balanced pretty well considering the two players. But Fadi he's way too good at this game. His reactions, his recognition, his decision-making, his patience, everything about the way he approaches this in a blind setting, it can be learned from, for sure. Yo, Fadi, GG, bro. Mega Marino League Season 1 champion. Wait, you're dying? Don't do that. Why are you dying? Do you like that finale or what? Yeah, Kumba got stuck on Dark Forest because he didn't slide. You were nervous? Died so many times? You ate shit a lot in that pack, sir. Fadi, you did the thing at the end of the day. You were about a level to a level and a half ahead of Kumba for almost the whole race. Your level 4 was the only level that Kumba, I think, did faster. But your level 5 was faster. Your level 7 was faster. And also level 6 was faster as well. We're going to wait for Kumba to finish this out. Actually, you know what? I want to get Kumba... I want to get Fadi on the line. We're going to have Fadi join us in the Discord call, but let's focus all of our attention on Kumba, who is going to wrap up level 9. So he's got to kill, again, all 5 of these bosses with 1 health bar. Every time you kill a boss, you change characters, and the room slightly changes. Good use of the shield. Fadi, I have a lot of questions lined up for you, but do yourself a favor. Take a breath, take a drink, stretch. But I will be inviting you on stream in just a few moments. Kumba so far has only taken 1 hit. He still has 3 more bosses to go, but he is very, very comfortable here. Love to hear Fadi being nervous. Scary pack, scary aesthetic, scary music, and you know it's grand finals, so you unknowingly and unwillingly put extra pressure on yourself. Kumba, there's no way you choke here. I am doing a reverse curse for you. There's no way you die here, so just don't do that. And easy peasy, comfortable plant man, maximum respect. All right. Is he going to reset for health? He is not. I like this if he doesn't die or take damage. I'm pretty sure I would have reset here every day of the week for health. but no E-Tank. I'm sorry, sir. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Kumba's like, listen. Oh! Kumba says, I only need 1 HP to stay alive, so I'm just going to live and beat the level with 1 HP. I don't need to reset. I don't need E-Tanks. I'm just going to dodge, get good, and clutch it out. Last level. Level 10, unidentified flying robots, and Kumba's got to be comfy. There are more UFOs on his screen. Also, is it just me, or did you notice he had Buster just now? Either way, really cool aesthetics in this level. Very colorful, very unique. A really good song to accompany this. And Kumba, again, should be pretty comfortable here, considering UFOs are kind of his bread and butter. It's a checkpoint. Dude is cruising. Sammy. Wait, why is there a copy pasta in chat? I can't read that. I hope it's positive, though. So, Trip UFOs trust. He did skip a UFO, so that is not going to work, sir. Try again. Trust the setup. Be one with the UFOs. Sammy on a bus. Guys, have you ever eaten a sandwich on a bus? Not in a bus, but like on the bus. Standing on a bus. Wait, do I have to read that? Guys, hold on. Please. Kumba, you have my attention. Ride the bus. Shoot the block. Grab the UFO. Stand and chill. Now go fast. Nope. Ride the bus. Stand on the UFO. Hit the block. Stand. Trust. Now go fast. Stand. Trust. Now go fast. Shoot the block. Bus. Teleporter. Winner. Nice job. Section 2. Same gimmicks here. Stand on the UFO. Trust. Trip. And go fast. Also, Smiler. Cute little snowman plushie for your troubles. All right. Kumba sees it. He knows there is a reset, but he resets anyway. That's just going to naturally happen. He resets the resets! Oh my god! Kumba! Wait, why do you have Buster? Wait, why does he have Buster? Hello? Did you see that? He was blue! Why was he blue? He needs to be... Wait, why is he blue? Don't be blue. Be green. Why is he blue? It's nothing? Well, sure. That's not going to help him. He needs something. There we go. You need to be green, if you know what I mean. You can't be blue or you'll play like poo. All right, he sees it. He's now going to decide to just jump in the reset. Kumba, go. Go, go, go. Hit the thing. Jump on the bus. Go up. Jump on the UFO. Hit the checkpoint. Go up. Stop. Stand. Stare. Go left. Nope. Nope. All right, he's got it. 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 Okay, one more. Man, he knows it's level 10. His nerves have got to be shot by this point. Hit the bus. No Sammy. Trust. Get the checkpoint for your troubles. Stop. Trigger them all and go. Okay, he sees it. So this level's harder than it looks because you have to respect these setups and trip and trigger all these UFOs in tandem, which involves literally doing nothing and like waiting. But then you have to go really fast. So as soon as you recognize on any of these setups that you trigger all the UFOs, you have to go mock chicken to catch these cycles. Oh! What? Man. I think level 4 is probably what first got Kumba a little tilty. Honestly, even level 3. He had a little bit of hiccups with Shine, a little bit of hiccups with Time Stopper, a fat hiccup in level 7, and carrying that with you throughout each level is not easy. At least for me, it's not. It is so hard to make a mistake or feel slow or be ignorant to a setup and then like shrug it off for the next level. It's my weakest point as a racer. So I do hope that Kumba coming into level 10 has been able to shrug anything and everything up to this pack, up to this level. But now he should be cruising. Trigger the bus, ride the bus. Unidentified flying robots. Only in a VXW will you see buses in outer space getting pulled into the orbits. Hit it, ride it. Trip them, and go. Nice. Go, go, go. Nice. Nice dodging there. Oh, man, maybe those lasers should have been red instead of orange. Huh. Buff! Buff! Ow, don't do that. Kumba is on the last section of level 10 in terms of the platforming section. But Kumba has yet to see the actual final boss of the league. And he's not trusting as much as he needs to. Again, his nerves are probably shot. He knows it's the last level. He has no idea how he finished or how his opponent is doing. Pretty scary stuff, especially in a blind setting. Go, go, go. No, why are you skipping stuff? It's hard to tell. I mean, Fadi and Kumba got the grand finals for a reason. But yeah, CC and Lorenzo will be racing this pack tomorrow for fun on stream. I will be commentating it like a pseudo grand finals. Obviously, it doesn't change statistics or prizes or points or anything, but just for fun, those two are going to race the pack tomorrow, which is why they are not in chat now, keeping it all blind. And I'm kind of curious how it's going to work. All right, Marino boss. Let's go. Big old hands. You know how much work these hands did? Get him. Kill him. Touch my hands. Touch them. Guys, Mega Marino League Season 2 will have like a 3-phase Marino boss. So here's your spoilers now. Write that down. If you think I'm joking, you're nuts. You're lucky this was only 1 phase, okay? Just as ugly as the original? The one time I decide to look and read chat? Are you nuts? Hello?
Are you nuts? Are you nuts? Are you nuts?
Oh, he's trying to be cheeky. You cannot cheese my face, sir. Respect my temples. Yes. Ooh, I love this. This is the same strat I do in the no damage showcase. Great recognition from Kumba saying, I'm not going to go left and right. I'm just going to stay left and use my video game knowledge. Really cool. All right, don't touch spikes. Kumba wraps up Mega Marino League with a crying Marino face. Finishes with a 50-55? 50-55. Guys, GG's in the chat. Heart emojis in the chat for Kumba. Man, that was such a blast to watch. Hopefully he enjoyed the pack and had fun. I guess at this point, I should do this. Actually, wait, I can't do that. When he comes in the chat, we will give him the news. Man. That was really fun to watch. So, let me remind you guys now. Fadi and Kumba, both of them, skipped an entire week's worth of points in the league. I repeat, Fadi and Kumba skipped a week's worth of points and still made it to grand finals, which shows you two things. One, these guys are literal god gamers, and two, If you do want to participate in Marino League Season 2, and if stuff comes up personally or you got to take a day off, you can do that, and it still won't affect the overall potential of your race score. Other than level 10, I died more on your level than any other levels. I know, Kumba, I'm sorry. Kumba, you did really good. The only big thing was you pulled such a classic in level 7 where you were supposed to slide on the UFOs instead of doing the big boy jumps. Outside of that, man, you played very, very good. And again, our top 16, top 8, top 4, top 2, all these guys are really, really good at the game. Fadi did get the best of you this time. Either way, man, I hope you enjoyed the pack. I hope you liked the final boss. I hope you liked the music. I hope you liked all the UFO levels. Guys, one more heart emojis in the chat for Kumba, please. He is our second place Mega Marino League champion. He'll be taking home $100. And Fadi will be taking first place, $200. Also, courtesy of anyone and everyone that contributed towards the prize pool. That was an amazing race. Now that Kumba and Fadi are done, hopefully your hearts have calmed down. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Let's watch the No Damage Speedrun Showcase performed by myself. All 10 levels, no damage, Kaizo Week Showcase in 27 minutes. Okay. The first level is called The Trials of Shmagusha. Also, in case you didn't see the race, you guys now get a nice, deep look at the pack and all of its scary aesthetic. Shout out to Toxin for all of his mod work. The scary music. Everything is like black and red and basically walked right out of Hot Topic. So super scary. Yeah, tomorrow is the encore race between Lorenzo and Hoot Hoot. So those two will be racing Kaizo Week Pack tomorrow on this same stream, same time as today. So you guys can look forward to an encore race tomorrow. Level 1, Trials of Smagusha. This pack starts with my face and ends with my face. Yeah, I had a lot of fun making this level. I knew for my Kaizo Week level, I wanted to have a ton of different weapons, but I wanted something like clean, concise, and consistent. So my approach for this level, with the help of Toxin doing some nooks and crannies, I have the same room, but you have to do it 8 times with 8 different weapons. So it's only one level, but you have to play it 8 times, 8 different ways. And just do each section respectfully. Pretty straightforward. Again, a lot of fun to make. I think this uses Shadow of the Ninja music as well, which has a lot of bangers. So yeah, there's a wheel cutter section, C-kick section, item 3, Tengu Blade, Tornado Hold, Shine, Windstorm. So a nice variety pack, which are very, very popular amongst the Kaizo community. Some of these weapons are the biggest boy weapons in Kaizo Atmosphere. So I just kind of wanted to give a little taste on that. Fun fact, this level used to have Ice Wall instead of Tengu Blade, and Ice Wall was 100% the hardest section and screen. You have to shoot the ice wall and then push it into the cubby and then get really crazy jumps on it while it's moving. I did nerf that after watching playtesters get wrecked by it, but I do think it was the coolest, pun intended, part of this level, but it did get nerfed at the end of the day. Not too much to say here. 8 different weapons in the same room, 8 different times, 8 different ways, using each weapon respectfully. And of course, gotta have Mega Ball on your Marino level, so you grab some balls and you touch some orbs. Very straightforward level 1. And shout outs to Kumba. I'm sorry you died in my level. Every time I tell you guys to die in my level, I don't mean it. It's just a meme. So I am sorry that happened. Level 2, Projectile Pursuit. Fun fact, this used to be level 7, and Dark Forest used to be level 2. So I'm going to say that again. This used to be level 7. Dark Forest used to be level 2. I switched it at the last second, and I'm glad I did, because this level is pretty straightforward. You just dip, duck, dive, and dodge. Don't touch any enemies. You're at half health the entire time. Of course, this level is created by Darkonius. Very clean, very obvious level, using consistent gimmicks with jet platforms, and I keep wanting to call them ball spike Bayou balls. That is not what they're called, but these spike balls do a significant amount of damage, so you do have to respect them. You can only really get hit a few times. But in terms of how you navigate it and what you're supposed to do in a blind setting, it could not be more obvious. So lots of waiting, lots of respect, but it is Mega Man Maker. And sometimes stuff does try to kill you, especially when you're at half health. So as long as you respect the stuff around you, you will be in good shape for this level. Definitely not a level 7, and definitely more of a level 2. I'm going to have Fadi on stream in just a moment, Alfredo, and he's going to answer all of my questions. So sit tight for that, guys. We will have the winner, Fadi, on stream in a few moments. As soon as this showcase is over, we're going to get Fadi on stream to talk about stuff, and then I have a special video to play for all of you guys. So no spoilers on that. Boss of level 2, it's just Top Man, and looking back on this, I'm not sure why you have full health for this fight. I don't want to say we should have buffed it, but we maybe should have buffed it. Maybe let the players set at 14 HP for this fight as well. It is Grand Finals, it is Kaizo Week. This is just a vanilla-ass fight. But then again, if we did that, maybe it wouldn't really feel like a level 2. So, pretty happy with this level overall. Good, clean stuff, and really fun. Lots of waiting, lots of dodging and respecting, but still pretty damn good. Speaking of pretty damn good, we have the Scientist Toxins level. This level is called Shine Bright Like You Always Have. Rurik playtested this pack and said something amongst the lines of, this gimmick in this level should have its own video game. So Rurik enjoyed this so much, and he does have a point. The movement and the gimmicks in this level, you don't want this level to end. Everything just feels so good and buttery smooth and just fun. Like, this level is just fun. It doesn't sound like a Kaizo. It doesn't look like a Kaizo. So I do think in terms of aesthetics, this is one of the friendlier levels of the pack. But man, the flow in this level is very fun. The music's bangerish and pretty clean gameplay overall. These runners did have weekly tutorials to kind of show off some of these more intricate setups like bounce ball and shine and stuff. So I do know for a fact that our runners for the grand finals did play the test levels, so they should be no stranger to this gimmick. You do play his role, and then you'll see in just a moment we switch to base, and the same thing applies. You use shine spam, or lightly tap it delicately in the air while going really fast through waterfalls. And the movement and the control is unparalleled. It feels really, really good, really, really fun. And this level's way too short. Yeah, not too much else to say. Very good job by Toxin, and really fun level. This level used to be way shorter, and I was like, you need to make this longer. And I feel like I could probably just say that again. This level was maybe still too short. So now we have base. We are going to get dash momentum, go through these checkerboard waterfalls that are alternating, get into the final section, which is kind of a shout out to Bounce Week, which is a huge boost. You got to bounce on your balls. You could sit here and pinball style zigzag like an absolute maniac throughout this whole thing, but if you know where the balls are, you can just skip them all. In a blind setting, you'll never do that, and that was the hardest part of recording this level, is navigating Toxin's balls. Level 4, Time Flux Paradox, created by Skypilot. This is a really goddamn good level. This has banger music, super clean aesthetics, and concise gameplay. As long as you trust the indicators and are comfortable with Flash Stopper, you literally just run around collecting keys the whole time. The way that this level is built, again, as long as you're trusting indicators, you should always have enough energy to do a given section. So you find the flow, you stick with the flow, you press the button when you're told to press the button, and the level is buttery smooth. Sky made a lot of very good levels for this season, and this one might even be like top 3 favorite of mine. Everything about this level, I dare say, is perfect in terms of how it plays, how it feels, how it looks, how it sounds, and again, balancing the very UFO heavy based level pack with something, I dare say, like a puzzly flash stopper or time stopper level, really just makes this pack more versatile and just gives it more depth and flavor. It's not everything is just, oh, crazy tight spikes and UFOs. So very unique gimmick, done very, very cleanly. Level's really, really fun and very, very fair. This level was recorded before the final level that you guys played, so some of the indicators are outdated, but Testament still holds true. As long as you trust, you will fly through this level. Level's also maybe the longest level of the entire pack, which I don't mind because when a level flows as good as it does, you just kind of don't want levels to end like this. So for our racers, this level might have felt like an eternity, but again, the flow kind of makes up for it. Not really too much else to say here. Again, clean aesthetics. Got the nice blue starry skies and your purple and red on-offs, which kind of match with the background of this level. Not decoration spam, not an indicator. I mean, there's indicator spam, but it is pretty clean and nothing too visually compromising. Final stretch here. Again, grabbing keys, juggling the global timer of the on-off switch while you navigate. We're going to be greedy and skip this, and my health is about to run out right now. So don't do that. It's really greedy and unnecessary. I do think both of our runners re-got the juice there. Also, there's a quick kill in this room. You don't need to go around the room. You can just kind of stand here and kill the boss, which is a pretty cute speed strat. Level 5 is Epic Volcano Escape. This is, the first half of this level's kind of baby easy. The second half of this level is Big Boy Blind Simulator. So level 5, halfway through the level, is when the pack really starts to turn on its head and get really spicy. Levels 1 through 4 can be challenging, but nothing compared to the Boss Rush and Dark Forest and Hippopotamonstrosum Daleophobia. So, yeah, really good balance. I'm very happy with the way this pack turned out. Way more UFOs in this pack than I could have ever imagined. You might as well have called it UFO Week. But yeah, this level is done by Scouter. Very clean, very good, and fun level. There's lots of skips, but they're very, very small. And then sections like this are very straightforward. You can either use Tornado Blow and do like 2 jumps per blow, or you can cancel them with every jump, which is what I decided to do here. Either way, you will progress this without the firewall being a hindrance or getting too close to you. So lots of trust, lots of blowing, and lots of winning. Very, very clean, very straightforward. So the second half of this level is when it starts to get spicy. You have Tornado Blow, but you're going down all of these sections, and you have no idea what's below you. Is it a Mega Man 3 platform? Is it a UFO? Is it spikes? Is it a floor? You don't know what is here until you see it. And I will say Kumba had some clutch pause buffers here, which I personally love to see. And Fadi has hit his natural reaction and butt puckery and didn't pause at all and just kind of cleaned up the section pretty well. Only with like 1 or 2 deaths. This fight is just punk. You can get hit by his Screw Crusher and get sniped and knocked into the firewall. We actually fixed this level to freeze the firewall. The level used to end right here. After a few playtests, people killed the boss and then died at the firewall. So we immediately nerfed that for the sake of sanity. Level 6, Hippopotamonstrosum Daleophobia, created by Chambers Chimney Piece. Fun fact, guys, this word, Hippopotamonstrosum Daleophobia, actually means a fear of long words. So pretty good meme. If you guys remember in other NRS, we had Fireball Week. I think it was level 7 of NRS Season 2. We had Numinomicroscopic Volcanoconiosis. This time we have Hippopotamonstrosum Daleophobia. So between one creator, Chambi, made Numinomicroscopic Volcanoconiosis and Hippopotamonstrosum Daleophobia all in one Mega Man Maker experience. This level is very spicy. Chambi loves soccer balls. So lots of spiker balls, soccer balls, spiker balls. Lots of trust, and of course you go through a barrage of different characters. Lots of bounce balls, lots of key, very fancy setups. Lots of trust involved for this, and level's very spicy, but does have a nice flow to it. You trust Chambi's balls, you grab some keys, you hit some snails, and everything will just kind of line up nice. Also, that jump right there is a really hard skip, which was purposely put in this pack for Owl. No spoilers. I know he's not watching right now. He'll be racing this tomorrow on stream for fun. If he doesn't go for that jump, he's a complete fraud. So shoutouts to Hoot Hoot. There is a little secret room for him. I'm sure he won't even find it, but if he does, it'll be pretty cool. You can grab a 1 HP indicator, which does absolutely nothing. So you just kind of grab it for bragging rights. It doesn't do anything. But shoutouts to Chambi. Again, Owl is the reason why we have this pack to begin with. So giving him a little Easter egg screen is probably just a good idea. So shoutouts to Chambi, shoutouts to Hoot Hoot. And that is level 6. Level 7, which again used to be level 2, is Dark Forest. Shoutouts to Zoda, the one and only. In case you guys don't know, Dark Forest of Hell No is what I consider the most iconic Kaizo in all of Mega Man Maker history. It's not even the hardest level in the game anymore, but because of how long it's been around, how long it took to upload, and the prestige that follows the level, it is so iconic. And in Mega Marino League, you're going to have 1.0 week, you're going to have Stone Man week, you're going to have NATO week, and you're also going to have some kind of Dark Forest. Of course, Kaizo week is the place you want to do it. Kumba, I need you to look very close coming up here so you can see the intended strat, which would have saved you like 4 minutes. Look at this room, Kumba. Take it in. Ready? Slide. See? There's a world, guys, in which Kumba is still on that screen right now. But hopefully, luckily, that's not the world we live in. So, but yeah, just kind of slide there. To be fair, maybe we could have put an indicator or indicators, but we don't have indicators in our Dark Forest at home, so get wrecked. But also, I'm sorry. This should have been your pseudo-pet level, and you kind of got wrecked, but I'm sorry. But also blame Zoda. Level 8, Halls of Justice. Hall of Justice. This is created by Handsome Lancer. Uses very weird weapons. Uber Chain, Copy Vision, Spark Shot, and Skull Barrier, which I guess isn't that weird. Again, a Kaizo hub, just like level 1. 4 different weapons, 4 different sections, doing 4 completely different gimmicks. In this section, you use Skull Barrier, which lets you walk on spikes. So you have to walk on spikes, kill enemies, try not to get boned by this Skeleton Joe, and just go about your business. Very, very clean stuff. Uber Chain, Section 2. You got to hit the Bari bodies, also known as soda cans. You got to fill up your Uber Chain so you can get to this last section here, proc your Uber Chain, get your iframes, and slide graciously through all of these spikes, like 3 or 4 screens of just spikes. Really clean, really fun, and again, great job from Hands. Now we move on to the worst section. This is Copy Vision. This is basically a puzzle. You have to shoot Copy Vision and hope and manipulate these enemies to touch your clone and not touch your actual character. Pretty tricky stuff. Way trickier than it looks. Now we have Spark Shot, which is my favorite section. Shoutouts to Magnetic Coil Week and OG Springman Tech. You can actually skip this room by doing a 4-tile jump, but you want to shoot magnetic coils with Spark Shot, which gives the player a speed boost and allows you to skip and make really big jumps. You can also avoid all of those guys except the last one, so naturally we're going to do that. Final Variety Pack stretch. Use your Skull Barrier section, grab the UFO, open the door. You have to spend all your keys to progress. Just a really clever setup overall. And use Spark Shot. Get our boost from the magnetic coil, touch the door, spend some keys. And now the hardest part, get Copy Vision again. Manip these enemies again. Try not to get touched. Cash in some keys and get the big boy at the end to move forward so you can jump behind him like that and cruise. All right. You guys are going to call me out, but I don't care. I spent 2 fucking hours trying to record this boss no damage. And I'm not going to say I couldn't do it. I got my ass kicked for 2 hours, and I got pissed, and I said, screw it. So I gave myself a half a bar of Uber Chain juice and only did no damage to half the fight. You're not going to judge me. You're not going to criticize me. You're not going to look down on me. You're just going to be like, wow, Marino, I'm pretty proud of you for even doing this no damage and having to wait 17 goddamn minutes to kill the boss. What a good gamer you are. So, yeah, all right. I don't mind doing recordings. I don't mind spending work and time on them. But one boss fight, 2 fucking hours? That's where I draw the line, all right? So, yeah, get wrecked. No damage anyway. Enjoy it. I'm a cop-out. I don't care. I worked enough on this league. I'm not going to spend another second on that stupid boss fight. For 2 hours, I was losing all of my runs to fucking Splash Woman RNG tridents. So I can literally bitch about this for the rest of the stream, but I won't because level 9, we have Dusk. This is a boss rush of all boss rushes. This uses bosses from the rest of the Mega Marino League. With the exception of Retro Week, even though we do have Retro Week bosses in this level, this is a callback to bosses from the entire league. So we have Pirate Man from Water Week. We now go into Toad Man from 1.0 Week. And little different iterations and tweaks from the originals. It's still what you remember, but some stuff is either added or subtracted to just make it the same fight, but just a little bit different, such as the Berserkers and the lava and whatever else. Next boss is the Week 1 boss. Decoration Week, level 10 Urizen, with a very cool Splash Woman fight. In Week 1, level 10, it was only a 3-hit fight, so we definitely buffed it for this. It probably should have been this damage variable in the original pack as well, but it was Week 1, and we're babies. So, yeah, we did buff it for this. And now we go from Decoration Week to Stone Man Week. We have the boy himself, the man in stone, the one and only Stone Man. VXW's super unique. I dare say top 3 most unique levels of the entire league was VXW's Wet Stone Man. Wait a second. And again, we had to bring it back. Very memorable, almost unforgettable boss if you participated in the race. So we're bringing him back. Lots of waiting, lots of falling asleep. You got to do some self-damage, get him to kill himself, and you just move about your business. We go from Stone Man Week to Magnetic Oil Week. This is Nitro Man. This was in level 8 Highway Skyway from Dr. Zeos' level. You had Scramble Thunder, but now you have Air Shooter instead. It's a very straightforward, vanilla-ass, trad-ass boss. Nothing fancy here. We go from Magnetic Oil Week to... is this Base Week or NATO Week? Guys, it's all bleeding together. This was a NATO Week boss. Okay? Which is why we're using NATO. This was really hard to record because you can't kill him with all of your tornado juice, your NATO juice. You actually have to go back and refill. So refilling while there's shit all over the screen is a nightmare. But I was able to do it, and I am relieved. That was actually harder than the grand finale of this level. Now, we have Roll with Broomsticks and Ass. It's Base Week, but you're playing as Roll with a broomstick instead of Slash Claw. Broomsticks and Ass, super easy fight. And now, the grand finale. This has sprinkles of the rest of the bosses. You've seen them in other packs, including Retro Week Lawman, which will spawn in just a moment. Again, huge shoutouts to Toxin for his work on this level. I knew, first of all, do you hear the song? How epic this goddamn song is? Shoutouts to Lazoff Riley for remaking the song into an NSF for the league. Before the league even happened, I knew I wanted this song in a pack or in a level, and I thought, what better way than to ask Toxin to remake a boss rush of boss rushes as a throwback to the Marino League and in tandem with this song. So holy shit. I get the chills, honestly, when I hear this song. It's super hype, it's super scary, very high octane, and I couldn't be more proud of this level and the pack. This is the absolute nuts, in my opinion. So very cool level, thank you to Toxin. Very cool song, thank you to Lazoff. absolute bangers. And of course, you gotta have Plant Man. He kicked a lot of ass in the first. Oh wait, no, guys! I actually did this no damage. Wait. Oh my god! Imagine thinking I fucking spliced this. I actually did this whole thing no damage. I dared even think about trying to find Hushimagash. Okay? I can't even believe it. You guys suck. First of all, I don't have to prove shit. Okay? Second of all, yeah, you're damn right we did that no damage. And also this fight, back to back, I didn't even have to splice in between the fights. We did the whole end of this level in one take. So suck. Also, fun fact, this level used to have 2 missiles that explode on screen and create debris. That was unplayable and probably impossible to record no damage. So Toxin thought it was a good idea to add 2 exploding missiles. I immediately nerfed it back down to 1. It's still an epic boss. It's still a great finale. And of course, that was a plushy weak boss. Final level. Level 10, of course, by VXW. I think him and Yurzin maybe had the most level 10s of the league. So you shouldn't be surprised when you see VXW's name next to a level 10. This is Unidentified Flying Robots. This has, again, custom banger music, really unique aesthetics, which I can guarantee you've never seen before. And hey, even more UFOs. And one of the worst Mega Man 5 weapons of all time. But this weapon actually works very well here because of what you're doing. You're constantly moving. You have to trigger these bus setups. So what better way to do that than with a controlled weapon? You could probably also use like Black Hole Bomb or something. But yeah, got to keep it green if you know what I mean. So VXW, keeping it green, keeping the aesthetics up to date. Plus, Gyro Attack doesn't really get that much love. This level is as straightforward as it looks. It's also harder than it looks, but you trust these setups. You trip the UFOs by trusting the setups, and then you go as fast as you can to do the thing. Last section, more buses in space. So we ride the bus, we jump on the UFO, we trigger it, we go really fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. Trigger the bus, dodge the thing. UFO setup, 1, 2, UFO setup, 1, 2, 3. There are skips here. We did see Fadi do it. You can skip a few UFO cycles. And now, last but not least, the Mega Marino League Grand Finale is myself. So, fun fact, VXW did this without me even knowing. However, at one point during the league, I actually messaged VXW and I said, hey, can you please make me the final boss of the league? And he literally said, I already did that. So the fact that that even happened, like, I can honestly cry. It was so stupid the way that that worked out. I had the idea. I wanted to have a big fucking Marino final boss, super scary. VXW is literally like, yeah, bro, I already did it. And that's it, guys. We have this crying Marino face, crying because it's happy, and crying because it's over, and sad because it's over, and sad because I'm happy, and credits music, grand finale. This is the final thing you will see here at Mega Marino League. That is level 10. That is Kaizo Week. And, yeah, that's it. Fadi, I am going to call you right now, sir. So here is your warning. So let's get Fadi, our Season 1 champion, on the mic. Let me also just refresh some scenes here, please. All right, we'll let this rock again, even though I will mute it. All right. Fadi, get your ass in here, bucko. Bam.
Yo, hello.
Yo, guys, can you hear Fadi? If you can hear him, type some heart emojis in the chat for our grand finals champion, Fadi from Turkey. What a monster. Fadi, first of all, GG. Congratulations. You have yet again won another Marino organized League of Mega Man Maker. Pretend I have a microphone pointed up to your mouth. How does it feel?
Well, it feels good, of course. Like this is like fifth tournament I joined, I think, and it has been like how many years since NRS2? Like three.
It's been a minute, yeah. So, Fadi,
I mean, like yeah.
I'm going to hit you with a couple questions. First question, sir. What was your favorite week of the league?
My favorite level?
No, favorite weekly theme, like favorite pack.
That's easy. Retro pack, of course.
Okay, and that's because your favorite level is
Feels like
all right. So Fadi loves Metal Slug from Retro Week. It was his favorite. Also, shouts to VXW for making that level. Fadi, how were you feeling during the race, and what did you think of the Marino boss?
you know me. I don't play that much Kaizo, so and I know Kumba plays a lot, so I was nervous, obviously. And also, it's the grand final, so I am even more nervous because of it.
Sure.
And and the Marino boss, like it was very unexpected, to be honest. Like I saw the boss and I just immediately started laughing.
Awesome. What was the hardest level of the whole pack, you think?
I think probably the last level, to be honest.
Right. Yeah. Lots of crazy setups. Like you have to stop to trigger the UFOs, but then you have to go fast to catch up with them. So
Yeah,
yeah, way harder than it looks. Uh, so Fadi, thank you again for joining me. The main reason I joined you on this call is for one reason. Guys, for those of you at home, we have $200 prize pool for our first place goes to Fadi. $100 cash prize goes to Kumba. Lorenzo and Owl already got paid $50 for their respective third and fourth place. Fadi, you will also, along with $200, be getting an Xbox gift card. And the biggest prize of the league, you get to pick a theme for if we have Marino League Season 2, you get to pick a theme for what the week will be. Please tell me and tell the people what your week will be.
my week for season 2 is Ledge Week. I
Okay.
I want every single enemy in the pack to be put on ledges. Every single one of
Fadi just
them.
confirmed Ledge Week for season 2. In case you guys don't know the long going meme between him and I, or if you haven't played any of his levels, Fadi is the king of putting enemies on ledges, which are the most inconvenient and force you to respect them, force you to dodge and get good and wait. They're like the biggest pain in the ass of all time. And Fadi now just coined out Ledge Week will happen for a season 2. And you heard him here. Every enemy must be on a ledge. So,
Yes.
oh man, that's going to be pretty spicy. But I appreciate you picking it not only because it's a good meme and you're consistent, um, but it's going to give you an edge. I'm not even sure if you picking it to get an edge. I respect it if you do, but I think because of that, just like how Kaizo Week should have been an edge for Hoot Hoot, who sadly didn't make it, Big Chungus Week was actually a buff for Kumba. I think you really enjoyed Waveman Week, etc. So I think ledge enemies will give you a pseudo passive buff for it because you're going to probably just fucking no damage the whole pack or something. So pretty good pack. Kumba said he was going to pick 1.6 pack if he won. I do know that, which means it would be Zip Week. So luckily, also unfortunately, we don't have to make Zip Week. Also, I think if Owl won, he said Bunby Week. So we dodged a bullet, okay? I will take Ledge Week over almost anything else. It actually sounds fun to build and to work around. So,
Said
uh,
1.6 week.
yeah. Uh, Fadi, overall, if you don't mind, just what were your thoughts on the league overall compared to like NRS or whatever? And what were your expectations going into it, and how did it turn out, and did you enjoy it, and all that stuff?
I think every league got better and better with the new leagues. So, and this might be the best league so far, I think.
That's cool.
Like the previous ones are also good, but I think you guys always add on it quality wise.
Yeah,
So yeah,
it's tough, man. Season 2, we tried to make better than season 1. Season 3, we try to make better than season 2. Like, at some point, you can only reach to the sky so high. Like, I honestly don't even want to think about season 2 because I have no idea how we're going to top this. But hearing those words come from you, somebody who's played in all the leagues, that means a lot to me. So thank you again for saying kind words and kicking so much ass. Fadi, last time I'm going to say it. You literally skipped a week, man. You skipped week 1. You didn't get points for week 1, and you're in the grand finals, and you won the whole thing skipping a week.
well, I don't know what to say. Yeah, it happened.
Man, you are very good, very fun to watch. So, again, guys, to all of our top 16, top 8, top 4, Lorenzo, Hoot Hoot, Kumba, and Fadi, big GGs to you, sir. It was a blast to watch you play throughout the entire season. Hopefully I can see your times on WebMecha. Hopefully you can grind some of maybe your favorite levels or at least keep the world record in Metal Slug alive. And from me and the racers and the community, big again, dude. GG's, you did the thing. Guys, one more heart emoji in the chat for Fadi and even Kumba, Owl, Lorenzo, our top 4, for putting on such a high octane, good showcase. You guys are literally the best in the business, and it was an honor to have you join the race and participate and show off your skills in these levels. So, just one last thank you very much for your participation.
Thank you guys for making the league.
Yeah, my pleasure. All right. I hate to kick you off, Fadi, but I do have a little announcements a video to play. So hopefully I'll see you in chat for that. And again, sir, GG's. I will get with you for paying you out very soon. So just sit tight for that.
Thank you.
Cool. See you, dude.
See ya.
All right, guys. That was your Mega Marina League Grand Finals winner, Fadi. Um, most of us aren't really surprised. Um, Honestly, the way this top 16 was shaping up, people like Lorenzo and people like Seb, who really just kind of stepped it up this season, anything could have happened, right? Like Lorenzo got caught up in one level. He was hung up in level 4 of Magnetic Coil Week. And if he didn't do that, we might just be looking at a different finals or even a different winner. Same thing with Kumba. Got pretty lucky in some of the last final weeks, which granted him his spot here. And of course, he played out of his mind today. And it was, again, it was great to see. But the point of this rant is anyone could have done this. And you could even apparently skip a week of points and still do it. So, yeah, really, really good stuff. Great competition. Again, we had almost 40 people, dwindling down to you guys. And every week was fun to commentate and cast and make. But as the quote unquote better runners started advancing after week 6, the races just got like crazier and crazier. I'm not too sad about lack of sync in grand finals, just the nature of the pack. So I'm not even upset about it. We had a lot of really good sync throughout the league, and it was a lot of fun. So I'm gonna spare you this rant, guys, but I do have something I want to play for you. So without further ado, please enjoy this video.
Mega Marino. His name is Mega Marino.
Bam! Hey guys, Mega Marino here. The league is finally over. Oh man. It's bittersweet. We've been working our asses off on this since February. It is now almost September. So 7 months from creators working and communicating and spreadsheet divvying, and there's honestly so much involved. We are finally done with the Marino League. Good and bad news. The good news is I want to thank all of you guys. Whether you're watching this video, you created levels, you raced the levels, you made music for the levels, you made sprite art for the levels, you made mods. So much went into this, and I just want to use this time to thank each and every person that had their finger in the league. So this is just a quick thank you to anyone and everyone involved. This league was super successful, which I'm proud to say. We had almost 40 people sign up at the start. We had an amazing race all around. The levels came out amazing. The quality is very good. The bar's never been so high. And it was a success. We had a lot of new people check out the stream, check out the game. Good for the community. People are downloading the pack, asking when is Season 2, asking if they can be a creator or a racer. So lots of noise is being spread. So everyone and anyone involved, just know you did the thing. This was very, very good, very, very fun. And it was worth all of the work. So again, just take a moment to thank everyone involved. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this stream, being a part of the league. It means a lot to me. And maybe we'll see you for Season 2.
Mega Marino. His name is Mega Marino.
All right. All right. Is my camera on? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Guys. Hold on. I don't even know if this is going to turn on. Okay. All you need to know is it's the thought that counts. Okay? It was super low budget, but I am not an editor. I did throw this together last second, but I would rather give you something from my heart than pay someone to do it. So yeah, it's a little low budget. Get off me. My point's still across. Everyone got the recognition and the praise they deserve. Some more than others, but I don't think I missed anyone. It was important to me. Oh, oof, no hat. Oh, such a greasy mess. Say hi, buddy. Yeah, it was important to me that we got Nimbus is licking his balls. All right. I can't focus when you do that. It was very important to me that I tried to get everyone and anyone, whether you're a viewer, a creator, you worked on the mods, you worked on the pack, you play tested, you licked Nimbus's balls, you did anything. Okay, there's a lot of moving parts to make this league as successful as it was. We didn't have any broken levels during the league. We had a little bit of salt, which is just going to happen. It's a competitive game. This league was a massive success, and I could not have done it without all of you guys. So genuinely, I can sit here and thank you and be all emo for the next hour. I will spare you that, but just know, seriously, from the bottom of my heart, this is a community effort and a community-driven event, and it would not be possible without you. Yes, you. So thank you guys again. I hope you look forward to Season 2. We've been working on this since February, so I am not even thinking about a Season 2 anytime soon. But we will have Ledge Week, which Fadi did just confirm. And yeah, just again, thank you guys for hopefully looking forward to the races each week and all the memes that came with it and stuff. It's bittersweet, but it is over. Tomorrow is an encore race between CC the Hoot Hoot and Lorenzo. They did not watch the race today. They will be racing tomorrow on this stream blind. So another pseudo grand finals. which is obviously not going to count, but we do get to see one more Marino League race tomorrow between those guys. The race will be about 4 o'clock Eastern, so same time as the normal race. And yeah, I'm going to post the thank you video along with the race and no damage showcase in the Discord. Leave the Discord open. Do not leave the Mega Marino League server Discord. We will have a season 2. So just fucking sit there and do nothing and wait. And that's it. Okay? All you got to do is literally nothing. I'm not going to shut down the Discord because we'll probably do this again. Is there anything else I missed? Hopefully I didn't miss anyone in the credits. If I did, please feel free to call me out. Yeah. The credits kind of speaks for itself, low budget or not. I mean everything I say. So yeah, thank you guys again. Big shout outs to our competitors. Shout outs to, yeah, I don't know. I can just do this all day. But seriously, guys, last thank you to everyone all involved. I am taking, after tomorrow, I'm taking like a week off of streaming, okay? I'm burnt out to the core, and I have a subathon, which I'll be starting on September 1st. We have a lot of games and a lot of incentives and a lot of fun to look forward to, so hopefully I will see you guys for the subathon starting September 1st. But I'm going to take a much-needed break for about a week. But tomorrow, do not forget the encore Kaizo race between Lorenzo and Owl will be tomorrow, so don't miss that, and then I'll take a break. But yeah. All right, that's it. Mega Marino League Season 1, successful and over. Prepare to lose. Wait, it's off. Never mind. No alert sabotage. All right, anyway. I'm out of here. See you guys tomorrow for the encore race. Go enjoy the rest of your week, and that's it. Say hi, buddy.
Celsius.
Ayo, this big homie Goose, I just returned to the booth. One question, when will Maroni grow up? Bitch, what the fuck you saying, ho? Mega Marino the GOAT, you were not part of the show, otherwise you would have known. Mega Marino is soaked, Mega Marino got stones. Go! Ayo, this big homie Goose, I just returned to the booth. One question, when will Maroni grow up? Bitch, what the fuck you saying, ho? Mega Marino the GOAT, you were not part of the show, otherwise you would have known. Mega Marino is soaked, Mega Marino got stones. Go! Shout out Big Butcher and shout out Big Nico, all of them under the lead of Marino. He might just take her out to Puerto Rico. All of these streamers, they checking his stilo. Marino is flyer than Russ Cat. Let him unleash his sub tank. To yo girl, he's plugged, man. The couch is too old, they sit on the rug then. Never mind, they sit on the balcony playing Mega Man 5 on the ecstasy. Astro Man, OSD melody. Shout out to my homie Macapiece. When will he grow up? Damn, he beat your level in 4 attempts. If Marino was in Mega Man 12, they would label him the lotion man. Ayo, this big homie Goose, I just returned to the booth. One question, when will Maroni grow up? Bitch, what the fuck you saying, ho? Mega Marino the GOAT, you were not part of the show, otherwise you would have known. Mega Marino is soaked, Mega Marino got stones. Go! Ayo, this big homie Goose, I just returned to the booth. One question, when will Maroni grow up? Bitch, what the fuck you saying, ho? Mega Marino the GOAT, you were not part of the show, otherwise you would have known. Mega Marino is soaked, Mega Marino got stones. Go! We were just waiting on 1.7. Shout out to Chomby, he shut up wrecking. I heard that there's a new contest happening, and I just put my bet all on Kevin. Shout out to homegirl VRC, don't let haters be on leash, let Mega Man 5 lovers be on me. Mega Marino will cheese on ye. Shout out to QC, shout out to Wax, shout out to Neeson, shout out to Max, shout out Yagami and shout out Brickman, shout out to Rico cause they are sick man. Shout out objectional streams, fucks out objectional beams, shout out to Duffy and so that they're lunatics. This one was for the community. Yeah, ayo, this big homie Goose, I just returned to the booth. One question, when will Maroni grow up? Bitch, what the fuck you saying, ho? Mega Marino the GOAT, you were not part of the show, otherwise you would have known. Mega Marino is soaked, Mega Marino got stones. Ayo, this big homie Goose, I just returned to the booth. One question, when will Maroni grow up? Bitch, what the fuck you saying, ho? Mega Marino the GOAT, you were not part of the show, otherwise you would have known. Mega Marino is soaked, Mega Marino got stones. Go!